I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I guess we'll post this on Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. But you say, ask me what I did for Thanksgiving or Christmas? Or both?
Probably both.
And I don't do anything. Yeah, I just, I like the day off. But yeah, my parents will do stuff, like go to my aunt's house and cook. My mom might cook, I think, probably. I'm pretty sure she does. She used to growing up. But, I moved off for a while, and I missed all the holidays for a couple of years. Yeah, I'm just going to hang out at the house for Thanksgiving.
To me, holidays are when you get together with your family, no matter what. Birthdays, reason for celebration. I don't care what you did during the year. If you think you're successful or whatever, you've made it another year, so celebrate. That don't have to be going out and partying or anything like that, but, do something that you think is fun.
Yeah, that's why I had the football game. That was my whole point of having it on November 15th was because it was my 30th birthday weekend. And so what better way to kick off my new decade by starting a nonprofit, because that's my passion. So that was like my birthday thing. That was it. And then I filed for the 501c3. The end of November, I should have an answer from the IRS. Crossing my fingers that, that can be my Christmas present. But no, I think Christmas in Thanksgiving, holidays, stuff like that, it is great to spend with your family. I don't know. There's too much pressure. Thanksgiving's different. If I was going to have a favorite holiday, it would be Thanksgiving just because it's just food. You just cook, eat, fellowship, break bread together. But then Christmas is like so about everybody but what it's supposed to be about. So I don't enjoy Christmas. I don't. It puts too much pressure on families. People go in debt just to get gifts for each other. Like, we're just swapping money. If growing up, I had the traditional Christmas. And for my kids, I would do the traditional, Christmas also. But to a certain age to where it's like, okay, I want our tradition to be like, let's take a family vacation. If I told my parents, don't buy me Christmas presents, like, save your money, put that towards what y'all want or something, what you need. You can pay my utility bill. That would be nice. But no, I don't want any gifts or anything like that. Like, Christmas is just one thing. It's about Jesus, his birth. And it's never about that, hardly. I've had teachers that would go around the room and say, well, let's tell the class what you got for Christmas. That is so... That's just not okay. Because Sally could have got, a brand new bike. And Joe back there, he didn't get anything because his parents couldn't afford it. So it puts this pressure on kids and families and stuff like that when it should just solely be about the birth of Jesus and spending time with your family and celebrating that. I don't even decorate. I don't have a Christmas tree. I don't have any of that. And I sound like Scrooge right now. And that's okay. Because y'all got to take it down and I don't. So I think it's beautiful. I love New York at Christmas time, Manhattan. I love to travel and do that, but not... No. I like to look at your decorations, but I live on the 3rd floor and I have no elevator, so that's not happening.
No, since I bought my house last year, and literally everybody's like, you want decorations? I'm like, hell no.
No.
That means I gotta put them up, and I got enough shit as there is.
I'm very minimal.
No, yeah, I really am I'll come to your house and enjoy your tree.
Well, we're not going to come to each other's houses because we neither one are going to have a tree.
You don't even put up a tree either?
No.
For myself? It's just a tree. Literally, take it out of the box, you put 2 pieces together.
What tree is that?
That's the point. To me, that doesn't equate Christmas.
No.
It doesn't, put me in, a mood or something. It's just more shit.
I know. It's lights tangled up. Oh, I'll listen to...
There's lots already on it. Get one with lots already on it. Just package it up, pack it away, 2 pieces, stick it together, Christmas spirit in 10 minutes.
No. No. I think it's beautiful, but then if I have just a tree, but there's no gifts under it, I just have a tree.
So that's your outlook.
I'm not buying gifts. So that there's no tree. It's just a tree.
That's it. That's all that sits at mine.
I think it's nice. I think people's Christmas decorations are beautiful, and you should definitely do that. You should. I think that's nice. You have an elevator.
I want to.
If I didn't have an elevator, I still wouldn't do it. Yeah.
I don't really have any excuse.
What are you doing for Christmas or Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving, I've got one on Thursday with my dad, and then one on Saturday with my mom. So we'll cook for those, and we'll do that. But yeah, holidays, I get your point of like, people focus on the wrong stuff. But I mean, like, the only person you can control the outlook on is you. I get people going to debt for it because Sally over here wants to make sure her kids has. I've grew up with these people. They want to make sure their kids has the most expensive thing, and they want to make sure that it's posted on daggum Facebook. I see this all the time. This is why I hate social media, and here Kensley has drugged me in the middle of it. But yeah, people put a focus on a dollar amount. With my Christmas, we at least read the Christmas story every year. That was one thing. We've got presents and stuff like that, but it wasn't focused solely on, I mean, maybe when we were little, that's all we thought about, but you always knew that it was Jesus' birthday. My favorite Christmas that I remember is we woke up, we opened our presents, we saw what Santa brought and stuff like that, and then we went to church. Like, it was on a Sunday, so we all got dressed and went to church. That was my favorite Christmas. But then also, I guess, some trauma. I have a granddad, had a granddad. His favorite holiday was Christmas. Went galore. He died on Christmas, so that was a way to go out. But then I think he wants us to spend it with family.
Wait for him to steal the spotlight there. Grandfather.
Oh, yeah. No, he didn't want to eat my mom's potato soup, so he had to...
Potato soup?
He had to
on
dip out.
Christmas?
Yeah, I mean, our family gets tired. We eat the traditional food on Thanksgiving, you know, the dressing, the ham, and everything like that. And then by Christmas, like I said, it's right next to it. So by the time it rolls around, we're done with holiday food, and so we try to find something else.
I'm not one to judge. I'll be home by myself, and everything will be closed, so I will probably eat some
So this makes me
ramen
sad.
noodles. What? I know I could go to I have places to go. I just choose not to go.
Go, they're going to be dead and gone one day, and then here you'll be. I tell her she can come to mine. We'll have some kind of food to eat.
Whether they're dead or gone or alive, I don't want to go.
That sounds like a different issue.
Yes, it is. It's your family.
I love them, but like I don't want to go.
Why not?
I mean, because we don't. I don't know. I'm just waiting on the deer jerky. I just want that bag of deer jerky every year for Christmas. That's the only thing I get excited for.
See, that's something.
So growing up, we had a huge Christmas thing at my grandparents' house with my Papa Don. We had his at his house. It was really small. Just we had a close family there. My mom's side, it was my grandparents' house. Was like, I mean, there's people flooding out the doors. There's nowhere to stand, sit, anywhere because it's full of everybody. There's people everywhere. And we did the traditional Christmas. Then my uncle, a tradition every single year of my whole life, of 30 years, well, about to be, we get deer jerky. That's his gift to us. He makes deer jerky. And it's so good. Even when I lived in Oregon, it was shipped to me.
If I was him, I'd make a rule. You don't come to Thanksgiving, you're not getting jerky on Christmas.
Oh, well, then I don't think they do Thanksgiving together anyways. So then when my grandparents died, my mom's family just like split up because most of them only liked each other. They don't even like each other. There's that, like, when my grandparents passed, her family just kind of clicked up. They're clicky. Like, Papa Don's gone, so we don't do anything with my dad's side of the family at all. They're clicky too. It's all clicky. And then I'm just over here like, woo. It's all about Kensley. It's Kensley's world. So I just don't go. And then I really haven't celebrated Christmas since 2020.
Well, I mean, you can do something with your parents and your sisters.
I mean, I was literally, if I go to their house, we're going to eat. They're going to listen to me talk. And then my dad's going to go take a nap. And then my sisters are going to go do whatever, probably take a nap. And it's me and my mom. And I'm just sitting here spilling my beans to my mom about like everything she probably doesn't care about. Or she does care. But then she's like on her phone, and then she's like, I'm like, are you listening to me? And she'll look up, and I'll be, alrighty, I'm about to head out.
Call that
That's
Thanksgiving edition.
That is a Christmas day at my parents' house. It's just like a Saturday throughout the year. It's just, we just aren't that whole, it's just when the grandparents died, it kind of just fizzled out. And last year, they did, my parents and my sisters, they did all go together and they got me a little nice gift card to the plastic surgeon. And I was like, yay. I literally, my family is so supportive that I could be like, yeah, I want to have my right leg removed. And they're like, alrighty, she wants her right leg removed. Let's gather the funds and get her for Christmas. But I literally go to my parents' house and all my gifts were, I had a gift card to the I hate to say plastic surgeon because it's not plastic surgery, but it is. I don't know. It's not surgery. It's to get Botox. Yeah, the spa, the med spa. And my mom bought me this little thing that you suck on or blow on. I said, what is this? Because I'm insecure about like right here. So I want to have like the surgery. So I went to the plastic surgeon and did a consultation. It's like $10,000 just to have like a nip and tuck right here. I don't have $10,000 to nip and tuck. I would though if I had it extra. I would. So my mom gets on whatever and orders me this thing that you put in your mouth and you and do that like back and forth. And I'm like, what is this? She said, oh, that's to help with your double chin. I said, literally, I was like, it looks like y'all are telling me I need something, facial reconstruction. It was just so funny because they're so supportive that they are just like, they don't say anything. They're just like, okay. And then that's what, with social media, I've got a lot of scrutiny about my post and what I wear, stuff like that. I don't care. I'm still going to post it. I'm still going to wear it. You want to talk about it? Do it amongst your Thanksgiving dinner. Send it to your cousins, uncles, grandpas, grandmas. Send it to your pastor. Ask him to pray for me. People will say, well, so-and-so feels this way about your post. Well, I don't care. So-and-so is not paying my bills. And I'm like, you know what? My parents, I can sit at work and hear my dad's TikTok going off. And then I hear myself on my dad's For You page. And I'm like, oh, God. But they like and repost and all that. And I'm just like, my parents probably don't want to see me running through a house being chased by a camera, acting like it's a man chasing. The TikTok thing I posted where I said, Olivia, I have this idea. Let's play out like a music video. And you just come by me with the camera. And she's like this, like chasing me through the house, like holding the camera so steady. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to come in here. Like, we're coming home from dinner. You're my man. You're following me to the bedroom. But I'm going to like so in my head, the content I make there's a reason behind it. And you talked about writing stuff down about what we're doing or how it makes sense. To me, I'm thinking it's art to me. So how I was doing is like, yes, we're coming home from dinner. You're chasing me to the bedroom. You're my man. Da da da. But how I'm going to edit it and post it is like, we're coming home from dinner and he's having this dream. And then he wakes up and it was just a dream.
Wasted times I spent with someone else. She wasn't even half of you. Reminiscing how you felt. I can't seem to forget about you. I want you to myself. And now I'm asking, who do you belong to now? Who you give that love to now? Who you pulling up for? Who you getting strong for now?
And then the one at the Shows Theater, I'm like, I'm going to walk out from under the sign. I was walking towards Olivia. Like I'm coming, it's like we're first meeting. And then I'm going to get halfway and then I'm going to drown out the music and go and put it in reverse. Like I'm disappearing back out of your life. Like I'm just a memory.
Let me know your best. You are love. You're a positive, motivating force within my life. Should you ever feel the
So that's how my mind is working again, a creative direction. And the people are looking at it like, oh, this is OnlyFans material. And I'm like, y'all, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me because I'm not even close to that. to me, it's art. My fashion, photography, all that is art. And people want to judge you off the shape, like the shape of your body or how you. It doesn't have sex appeal. I hope. My parents are so supportive, and they're also very, very like Christian instilled people, but not to extent to where they're going to sit here and judge me for what I'm doing, because at the end of the day, it has nothing to do with them. I'm grown. I'm 30 years old, so I can post what I want to post, and I'm going to continue to do so. And if you don't like it, you can unfollow me, because yeah, just do that. So that's been a thing that I've had to deal with for the past few days too. It's just hearing a lot of scrutiny about what I post on social media. But I'm going to keep doing it. That Instagram told me to keep doing it. So I'm going to keep doing it. I just act like I'm in a music video. That's just my, like, you know. And I enjoy it. I can't sing, but I can act. I'll tell you who can't, though.
Poor Olivia.
Olivia cannot act. She can't. So, no, but I think, yeah, the holidays are coming up. I had a great birthday weekend. It's just been a lot. And sometimes I think I just get overwhelmed and bogged down. And I have 12 loads of laundry to do right now. And
You and me both.
yeah, so I think I want to live this like fur coat mob wife lifestyle. Like be dramatic and walk in a room and everybody wonder like, oh, who is she? She has 12 loads of laundry at home right now. And I think my bed is stripped down. And I do that often. When I came home from the Songwriters Festival, got home at 1:30 in the morning, forgot I stripped my bed down. No sheets, no everything. So, yeah, I laid there on a towel. I don't have an extra pair of sheets, because why would I do that? That's too responsible. I have to wash my sheets like once a week. I feel like if I even like have a bad dream, I have to wash my sheets.
On Sunday.
Oh.
You dry 'em. They're ready for the new week.
Oh no, I put them in. Oh, I think they're yeah. So I think my washer, I have my comforter in there right now. I went to put it in the dryer before I left for work this morning. It was like 5:30, and it was soaking wet, sobbing. My hallway floor is soaking wet. My whole bath toilet won't flush. I meant to text the maintenance guy today, and I forgot about that too. So that's been like that for a week. Yeah. So I'm living the dream. I do. I love it. I just got to get on like an organizational, and then I try to organize.
If not, you're gonna burn out, and then there you'll be. There's gonna be some kind of. Yeah.
No, I have 20 notebooks of trying to be organized. Oh. So what's going on? You're really quiet.
It's a lot on my mind today.
Well, that's why we're here.
Yeah.
That's what the podcast is for. So we're just gonna sit in silence.
No, if you're here to talk. Listen.
I can't just say. I mean, okay, but what am I gonna talk about? I can't just talk to myself the whole time.
I bet you could.
I could, but I'm having to scrap the whole episode with Olivia.
Why?
I just can't. I mentally can't do it.
What can't you do?
I'm just like sitting here like, oh, okay.
About what?
The whole episode is just me talking and then like getting no feedback.
But we're listening to you.
But it's like getting on stage doing stand-up comedy and the whole crowd's silent. And I'm like, alrighty. Anyways. And they're like, tomatoes being thrown at me. Tomato. I talked to her about it, and she was like, I just didn't want to bother anybody. Like, she's like, I needed to laugh, but then, like, I didn't want to get on their nerves. So, like, she had tears. You thought she was crying.
Yeah, I thought she was crying.
And she was like, no. I was, like, fighting it back so bad. Her eyelash glue was getting in her eyeballs and burning, and she had tears. I said, that's the whole point of us being here. Like, you don't think I probably get on their nerves or somebody's nerves? Of course. Like, just be yourself. Be 100% just yourself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we had conversation, though, during that. I can't remember. I need to go back and watch it.
Yeah, no, not really. Mm-mm.
Maybe. I'll do better.
I said,
I just don't, I mean, for one, we didn't plan nothing for this. Which, Kensley has full creative control over all this. I get it. I trust her to do whatever. And then when I ask her, how can I help? She doesn't know how to tell me how to help. So then I don't know, in an awkward position myself.
what do you mean full creative control?
Like, you know what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to, I'm going to not let you, but I'm good with it.
Well, I mean, yeah, that was the point of me doing this.
I thought we were in this together. 50-50, and that's what we were talking about going down on the way down here, which we can talk about this later. But just finding where I fit in this place.
That was never like a discussion. I suppose it was had.
Okay.
And when we had the call with Lillian, she asked me to do a podcast, and I asked if I ever wanted to or thought about it. I said yes. She's like, I think that's what you should do to push your brand. And I was like, of course, I'd never thought it would be an opportunity to do so. And you said, if you want me to, I'll go on and do it with you and ask you questions, like, because that's what you wanted to do. I had talked to Austin White about us sitting down and doing the interview, like the Diane Sawyer thing, because nobody understood what I was doing. And you said, we could do that. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, if that's what you want to do, if you want to do it, I didn't know you wanted to be a part of it like that. I didn't know you wanted to do a podcast or do anything like that. Like, you just had never voiced it.
I thought we did discuss this and like, okay, we can do this. Because your story's a big part of it. I completely agree and getting that out there and things like that. But then we discussed how we want to do it moving forward too, because we watch all the ones that we enjoy and we're like, oh yeah, we feed off each other so well. That would be perfect.
The banter and stuff like that.
I guess so. This is me misunderstanding.
It's not you misunderstanding.
Yeah,
it
is.
Is the banter of going back and forth, like the basement yard or basement brothers or basement. Don't remember. It worked so well, and we like went off of each other so well. I felt like you were uncomfortable just being yourself on camera or to post for people, and we talked about that. And then even like when I was going to edit, and I would say, oh, if I'm going to post this, like I'm going to do this title or that or this. And then you would get upset about certain things where you said that you just felt like it was inappropriate or maybe didn't go along with your moral standards, which is fine. I respected it and I changed it. But I'm like, do you want to do this? Is this something like you're actually interested in? Because I want you to be fully yourself and comfortable and I don't ever want you to compromise your morals or your values because I'm never going to compromise my story.
No, and I'm not asking you to by any means. We're separate people. And people see us that way, of course. So what you do that I may not agree with, that's totally on you, and I'll fully support you. Hope you felt support in this whole, since you've started. I don't know. Like I said, I've read it wrong. That's my issue that I will deal with.
I don't see where you read it wrong. I don't see.
Yeah, because I misunderstood. It's my misunderstanding, so I read it wrong. So now I understand. Yeah.
Because I have creative control, which...
No. That's... No. Yeah.
100%. I said, I would take any ideas. I'm not sitting here just fully going and doing what I think is best. Because I don't know best all the time. I know direction. I know what I want to do. I know how I want to be. Like, I'm going to stay in my, like, niche 100%. I'm not going to change off of that.
No, I'm not asking you to.
But if you had an idea or something you wanted to do... I'm fully open to that. I was always fully open to us collaborating on that.
Then I haven't felt that maybe, and with this discussion, like I said, I've read that wrong, which I haven't pushed for it anyways. Like I said, this is my issue that I will.
Why would you not say like, hey, I want to do this, or I feel like we should do a segment or anything like that?
Because there's been no discussion. I mean, every time you've had the episode planned out, which, like I said, let me reiterate, I'm perfectly okay with. I mean, nothing by it, but going forward, I understand now.
Okay.
Can I interject?
Yeah.
And say that I don't know that there's a ton of value in one-sided conversation.
No.
So I think that if we figure out, I think that, like,
feel like we're in marriage counseling now.
Oh, I've been there. It did not feel like this.
Does this feel better or worse?
No, go ahead.
Oh,
I
kind of the same. Maybe, yeah. I was the problem then too. So yeah.
I'm not saying
I
you're the
guess kind of the
problem.
same, yeah.
think you're both
Yeah.
right.
That's not what I'm
Yeah.
not placing blame
Never
on
mind.
anything.
It
Kinsley.
is kind of the same.
Okay,
No,
I'll
it's-
step back out.
No.
You say your piece.
No, Connor, because we talked about this at the festival. Me and you had a conversation.
I think that it's figuring out like what are the values and what are like the different what are the different topics that you want this to be centered around.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll roll with it. I just want to see where I fit in so I know my place. That's all I'm asking. I'm not meaning nothing by it. I love, well, I told you I wanted Olivia to come on. I want Caroline to come on because I want to ask about y'all's relationship, what y'all did growing up and stuff like that because I've heard it from you, so I want to get both of y'all's sides and hear that. What's wrong? What's wrong?
Nothing.
I mean, if I need to step away, then I will. I don't want to, I enjoy it.
Okay. So, yeah, I don't fucking know, honestly.
No, I want you to tell me though.
Literally, that's why I did not do anything with, that's why anything I was going to do, I did not do it with anybody. I just did it by myself. The whole thing of me doing anything, the clothing line, the podcast, November Saturdays, I said I would never take any contracts. I would never take any type of money that would change my story. So that's what I was doing it for. I never, that's what it was ultimately from the beginning because I knew what I wanted, how I wanted it done. And editing, I know what I want, how I want it done, what I want said, all this. And every time we did it together or I try to do something, you're like, don't do it that way, don't do it that way, don't do it that way. And I'm like, that's marketing though. That's what that's what I went to school for was marketing and communication.
I completely understand, but I don't want to have something clipped together of me talking about having sex with 754 people.
Well, have
that's
you said you had
not,
sex with 750 people?
No, but when some
So
stuff
that's
is
not
clipped
true.
together. Exactly, as I'm saying.
But that's marketing though. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. I'm not saying we don't even really talk about sex. I think you're trying to do the social media part and push it. That's marketing.
But that's the only thing that I've ever said no to.
How I title something.
That was one time. That was one time.
Okay, I'm sitting here working literally every day, all day. And it was just the way it was communicated. It was just trash, honestly.
On what?
Like the bangs. Are we banging? That's what, because it was my bangs. I had cut them the night before. And I'm sitting here
But that's the only
be
title
creative,
or anything that I've ever had an issue with.
and I said, we can talk about it. And I changed it.
Yeah, you did, and I appreciated that. But I've been good. I tell Connor every time we come in, I was like, I'm very a type A person. I want stuff done my way until it comes to this, and I trust Kensley fully. That's what I've said probably every day that we've come in.
Okay. Would you do something like this on your own?
Yeah, I would love to. I don't have the story that you have. I don't have nothing. Mine would be what I'm doing now, what I plan to do, my interest as far as like real estate or construction or anything of that.
And we've talked about having people come on. Olivia even says, she was like, I wish I would have went into it with something planned out. And the whole plan originally was to talk about our trip when she came on.
Yeah, I agree because I wanted to watch y'all
I have
did.
10,000 things going on. I cannot do every single little detail. Down to, I'm sorry that I fucked up and I didn't have something planned that day. Because I'm sure I had 20,000 other things going on.
This is where I want you to ask me for help. And not that you need to ask me for help, but I don't want to step in a place you don't want me to step in, if that makes sense.
If you said I had an idea for today's podcast, I'm fully open to hearing everything. I've never been the kind of person that's like, I don't care what you think. I don't care. Now, when it comes to social media, no, nobody's gonna tell me what I can and cannot post. Absolutely not. And I've never had that and never will. And I'll never accept that. I'm not on a contract. You're not paying me. You're not gonna tell me what I can and can't post. If you feel like you don't want to be associated with me because I look like a whore, then don't be associated with me. Don't follow me. Don't
And that's people's issue, or that's their issue to deal with, and not yours.
Yes, but then there comes a standpoint of where I'm the one that has to. I do not sleep over it at night at all, ever, never will. You can create the wildest rumor about me you ever want to create. I might make it come true. Keep doing it, and we'll see. But I compromise your morals and values in life, then 100% you have every right to step away. Because I'm not going to change. And it's not just my story. It's not just my story. I want to take it's the foundation to allow other people to come in and tell their stories. It's a foundation to help try to better other people's lives, give them opportunity, let them speak.
No, I completely agree.
I wanted to be given that opportunity, and I want to create a way to give people opportunity through my story. You don't think it's mentally exhausting to come on here and tell people my dirt of like how I like the things I've put up with, the things how I've been treated, how people have disrespected me and literally spit on my name, spit on me physically. I mean, do you not? That is embarrassing. It used to be. Now I just don't care. Because I'm like, I will take that and I will try to help better somebody else's life. And every days I'll have, I'm like, I'm done. I'm mentally exhausted. I'm blacking out. People that know me can be like, can see in certain episodes where I'm literally just zoning out and I'm just blacking out because it's a lot. It's a lot mentally. I've never been to counseling. I've never been to therapy. And I tell you, my PTSD is worse now than it has ever been in my life. And it's 100%. I'm telling things I've never even told other people. That I don't even remember happened.
I know, and I hope you feel that I've supported you every step of the way, and will continue to do so.
I never felt like I did not have support here. I do not care, and I talked to Olivia about this. I said, outside, because Olivia's the one person I'm around most
all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
I don't give a flying frat boy what people have to say about me. You can talk about me all day, every day, all you want. You can create whatever synopsis you think you have of me, and that's fine. I don't care. But what you're not going to do is you're not going to drag other people down. You're not going to bring my ex-husband into it. You're not going to bring drug addicts into it. You're not going to bring homeless people in. You're not going to shit on other people to make you feel better about yourself ever and use my name. You're not, if you're sitting here, if it's affecting her, if it's affecting people I love and my relationships with them, I will do whatever I have to do to like stop. Like, I don't care what you say about me. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
The more you talk about me, the more you are you're going to end up paying my bills. Keep talking. I don't care. If somebody doesn't want to be associated with me because they can't handle it, that's fine too. That's the only time I ever will stand up or get aggravated or mad is when somebody being linked to me, their life is becoming a negative thing.
So is my presence becoming a negative thing to you?
If your presence was a negative thing to me, I would literally not even talk to you. I've lived in the same house with people and not spoken to them. I could literally walk by you and act like I don't even know you.
Well, I haven't talked to you all week, so
and that's why I was trying to, and I told you, Taylor, on the way here, I said, I feel like this is best we talk about it on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So it's real, it's authentic, it's raw.
Completely understand, but when you act like I'm bothering you instead of telling me, hey, I've got to focus. Like I said, maybe it's selfish for me to asking you to communicate that, but I don't know. It wasn't only me. I was trying to figure out what I've done wrong. What have I said? What have I not did? What have I anything for this to be the issue?
No.
Because if I've done something wrong, all you got to do is tell me and I will fix it.
I am so big on communicating. Literally, I never put my headphones on. I put my headphones on, and you literally, you was leaving the office. You stopped and asked me a question, and I stood off. I said no, or yes, or whatever the answer was to your question, and then you were gone. You weren't even there.
That wasn't the first time I came in that day, but
But that's the thing. Like, and you said I didn't text you back. And I know you're probably like, oh, I don't.
No, I don't care about that. I knew you had stuff going on. I thought nothing of that. But when I don't hear from you at all, and we're normally talking throughout the week, especially about this too, but then it just goes radio silence. Like I said, then I'm trying to rack my brain what I've said, what I've did, what I've not did, or anything. So
no, I literally was radio silence with everyone because I was trying to get things done. And I know me, and I will procrastinate. I will get on the way here, like I was editing a video or a post for November Saturdays. I noticed that one photo was like, I could just tell the lighting was different than the other ones. Now I gotta exit out and go all the way back and go and edit the lighting and get it to match these other photos. It takes a long time. It takes so much of my attention, so much of my capacity, and I love doing it. I love the process of it. Sucks. I love the end result of it, but it takes so much of my capacity. I'm doing that, and I can't talk through it because I literally am sitting there. It's not that I'm trying to ignore anyone. I have 3 people up here just I went to the wrong app. Exit out, go to another app. Oh, what was I doing? And it's just like I'm sitting there like battling these voices up here in my own mind. So then like I just drown the whole world out. That I like guess I'm not, maybe there's I'm always open to like things I need to work on as well. I know I have a lot to work on. I'm not perfect at all. Like I have so much to work on, and I'm very aware of that. And I was doing so well of like just being there for people, but I've always been the person that answers the phone. I've always been that, and like for once in my life, I just want to be selfish. And yes, I do. I've never been able to ask for help. I don't even ask my own dad. I won't even ask my dad for $10. I don't want to inconvenience anyone ever. And then again, like I don't want you to do something that you work hard on, because I know how long editing takes. I know how long all that takes, and I don't want you to do something and then I'm full and I don't like it, and I don't want to tell you I don't like it because I never want to hurt anyone's feelings.
You can tell me. I don't care.
But
We'll
it
fix
doesn't
it.
matter. But I don't want to do that to anyone. I don't want anyone to feel like that what they did was not good enough for me.
Well, it's not good enough. You just make adjustments. Not say that it's not good enough or that it's wrong or something, but let's adjust it this way.
But if I want it done right, I'd rather just do it myself.
Yeah, I'm the same way. But when you're so overloaded, you're going to end up back in the hospital. You've got to find some kind of rhyme or reason to figure out where you can take care of yourself and do this as well.
I don't know. Don't know. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.